working on a jacuzzi tub with a heater.
I'm working today on a budget bathroom remodel. I'm actually adding a master suite. And I picked up this jacuzzi tub on Craigslist. Pretty reasonable, right around the corner from me. And got it all installed, fit perfect right where I wanted it to. And plumbed it all in. And the pump worked perfectly, but the heater wasn't working. So digging into that, here's the heater unit and what it does. Let me explain how it all works here quickly and simply, hopefully. The tub's a little dirty right now. It had some rust in the pipes. But you fill the tub up with water higher than this. This is the inlet for the pump. It comes through the tub. Around to here. This is a flow switch. I'll talk about that in just a second. And then it goes into the pump right there. And you turn the pump on. And it comes out the pump into this heater unit. Into the bottom of it. And then it splits. It's also a T with a heating element in it. And in order for this to come on, this works automatically. You can set how hot you want the water, and it has a breaker in it. But this flow switch here is what controls it. The power goes right from your outlet, which is a 20 amp outlet, and I have a GCFI breaker installed because this is going to be under the tub, so it'd be kind of a pain in the butt to try to reset it under there. So if something happens, it can be reset in the breaker box. So when the water comes through this pump, there is a flow switch here, and it's going to pop up in there and hit the contacts, and then it'll let the electricity flow. This is the outlet side, and then this goes to the heater. So my heater was not working. So I went ahead and checked it out, and I'll show you what I found here. Hang on just a second, let me pull this cover off. Okay, so here's the flow switch. I just took the cover off of it. And how this works is as the water flows through, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's a plastic piece in there, and it's magnetic, and it'll pop up as there's flow. Let's see if I can do it. There, I don't know if you could hear the click or not. There's a click, and it makes the contacts. You can see the metal part of it right there. And you can adjust it with this screw right here when it kicks on and off. So I took this apart just like this. I assumed it was going to be the heating element because that's going to be your item normally that's going to go bad on something like this. It's usually always going to be the heating element. So that's what I assumed as I was taking it apart. So I got it apart, pulled the cover off here, and unwired it, and I ohmed out the heating element, and I had I think it was 15 ohms, something like that, resistance. It wasn't open, and it wasn't a complete short, so I figured it's probably alright. So I kind of moved on from there. So then I plugged it in. I had the wires out here, and I plugged it into the outlet, and I used my voltmeter and checked for voltage, and I had voltage even with the switch not having flow. So then I just was curious, so I tripped the switch, and the voltage shut off when I had flow. So I figured somehow it's got to be wired backwards. So on the back of here, I don't know if you can see it, there's actually two spade connectors. You can set this up to close the circuit when you have flow and make electricity flow through it, to power something only when you have flow, or you can put it on the other spade connector and you will have electricity flowing through the switch until you have flow. Well, somebody had it wired up backwards. They had it on the wrong connector. So all I did was switch it, and now it seems to be working. But I'm not sure how they didn't burn up the element if they had it wired like that, because it would just be on all the time when your tub was empty, and it seems like it would just burn up right away. So I'm not sure how that got like that, but it seems to be working now. I'll go ahead and show you with the indicator light on here to show you that at least it's powering it up. Okay, so I got it plugged in now, so the circuit is live. So I'm going to go ahead and trip the float switch, and we'll watch this as I trip it. Okay, so it's all powered up now, so it should work.